If one inspired person can make a difference in the world, imagine what two can accomplish. In this story, we'll give you a detailed look on how two locals are doing just that. Check it out. Meghann Mealbach and Tony Filippis both have amazing stories. In spite of the challenges they face every day, they are using their talents to help others. Recently, the two got together at the Fort Community and Performing Arts Center to put on a special event called Disabilities Awareness Expo 2005. Meghann played an important role in organizing the activities.
She negotiated to get the building free for the day. So she came to us and she said that she thought it was a great idea to do a sports expo so children in Dearborn, school children, could learn more about people with disabilities and the sports that they participate in.
Well, this expo is done by Meghann, and it's to bring an awareness to the people with disabilities. She's doing this to help all the other kids that haven't had the break and opportunities that she has. So it's not for Meghann, it's for all the other kids.
Mr. Filippis helped out with the expo by inviting several guests who could provide valuable information to everyone who attended the event.
These are all actually associates of Tony's. So he put the word out and said, we're going to do this great day for kids, and if you want to come, it's free, so you can't miss. So there's Pause for Cause, there's art therapy, there's Rainbow Connection, there's UCP, there's a lot of nonprofit agencies represented.
The expo included alumni from the Athletes with Disability Hall of Fame who talked to students and inspired them.
It's important for them to come so that they can actually see it. I mean, it's okay for us to tell them, but when you actually see people like myself, like Ray Brown, like Quentin Williams, like Marguerite Maddox, people who've gotten out and beaten the odds, I must say that the general public awareness and knowledge of people with disabilities has changed, but I think that we need to be visible so that young people can see us, and hopefully we'll be able to inspire them and motivate them to achieve their dreams. I was lucky enough to be Miss Wheelchair Michigan in 2004 and first runner-up to the national competition of Miss Wheelchair America. Just goes to show you, who'd ever thought I'd be, sort of queen.
Many of the guests were excited about all the activities they could participate in.
We've got wheelchair basketball demonstrations, wheelchair rugby, wheelchair tennis, sled hockey, adaptive bowling, adaptive bocce ball, and then Tony also put together a little obstacle course. It's a ramp in and a ramp out, and it's a little box, and it has grass, gravel, and sand. And the children will be able to take a wheelchair to try to maneuver it through those different elements to see how easy or how difficult it is.
The day also featured a very special presentation of a documentary called No Limits, the Tony Filippis Story, that was produced by Meghann Mealbach.
The documentary follows Tony's history, and it also discussed his impact on the disability community and his impact on the community as a whole. And it also discussed the future of the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame and its importance and Tony's legacy. First, I had to go have a meeting with Tony to make sure it'd be okay to make a film about him, and thankfully he said yes. After that, it was about accessing equipment. And then we'd go back and we'd storyboard and script out scenes, and then from there we went to edit, which took about 2 months. The process of filming really just came from Tony.
To do a film like this, to cover a person's entire life like Tony's, there has to be a connection between the producer and the subject.
I think he adores her in the sense that they just clicked when they met, and so that's why I think you got to feel really comfortable with somebody when you're letting somebody research your whole life, and I think instantly Tony felt that bond with her. So I think he trusts her, and I think he's inspired a little bit by her too.
The influence is that you always have to have a reason for doing things, and she gave me a lot of reasons to follow through with this here.
He has ultimately altered my entire life. He's changed my life course. I'm now going into the film industry.
Several people are amazed and proud of what Meghann has done.
It's pretty spectacular. It's a great production. She's very inspiring, and I think she's got a bright career ahead of her as a filmmaker.
I would adopt Meghann, but her father won't let me. I'm very proud of her. she sets, but the beauty part of what she's doing, she's setting an example.
Tony has a message that everyone needs to hear. That is that all of us are equal, that we treat each other as we treat ourselves. He's been saying it for over 70 years now, and it's long overdue that people finally get to hear it.
If you'd like to learn more about the Athletes with Disability Hall of Fame, visit www.adhof.com. Meghann's documentary, No Limits, The Tony Filippis Story, is now available for purchase. If you'd like to own this remarkable film, visit www.detroitfan.com.